Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. In today's video I'm doing my March empties. There's a few products that I bought over from February because I went to film my February empties and I had 2 empty products and I thought that that would literally make a 3-minute video, so I just pushed it over to March. I hope that that's okay. There's a range of different products that I'm going to talk about today, so I'm going to jump straight into it. My hair is looking particularly bright today. Purple shampoo that I reviewed a couple of days ago and I am absolutely loving it. Definitely check that video out if you're looking for one of the best purple shampoos I've ever tried. But with that all said, let's dive straight into my empty products. If you're new to these, there is never an order. I just dive into the bag where I throw all my empty products in and then I recycle everything that I can after I film this video. So let's do the first product. So this is a hair mask from the brand Aussie. This is their Lemps Revive hair mask. This is one I've done a review on. Either it will be up already or be coming up. I've been bulk filming as much as possible because I've had quite a few holiday days over March to maybe use up my holiday before it expires in April. So I've been filming lots of videos and so the schedule is a bit all over the place. But I've basically tried this and I let you know whether or not I would rate it. It's one of those that I feel like kind of tricks people, because when you look at it like that it looks like a big product, but half of it was like a shower cap and you get 20 ml of hair mask. So that for me just meant that I find that these products work out a lot more expensive per mil because of the fact that you don't get as much. But I'll let you cast your own judgment once you see that video. So a little teaser there. With every other empties video that I've ever done, it's one of the Lidl's bubble baths. I feel like at this point I just say the same thing every month, so I'm not going to ramble too much. But if you're a fan of Radox Muscle Soak, this is your dupe and it's like half the price. You get more product and it's just as good. I always use these up and I think I have probably about 10 in reserve, so I love these so much. Whilst we're on the topic of bubble bath, this was actually one that I got for Heidi, but I also saw it on TikTok, so I thought I'd throw it in. This is the Cosmic colour changing one from Asda. So you basically pour it in the bath and it pours out red, but then as it starts to bubble up it turns purple. She loved it, I secretly loved it, and it was like £3 and it was really cool. So if you have little ones that like bath time and like just watching the bath fill up and everything, Heidi's obsessed with watching the bath just fill up. I don't know why, but this made it even more enjoyable. And now she's talking a ton. She knows red and then purple, so that's really cute too. So definitely one I would say if you have kids, but even if you just like a bubble bath that's quite fun, if you're prone to Lush products, pick this up, you won't regret it. Next up, I finished off a Batiste dry shampoo. I did a review video on the Living Proof and Away dry shampoos because basically I hate this dry shampoo so much that I asked for recommendations on Twitter. You guys pulled through, and so I reviewed the top 2 most recommended ones, both of which I love so much more than this. I don't like dry shampoo from Batiste. I find it chalky, it's thick, it's just clumpy in your hair. I hate the way it feels. I just don't like it, but I also hate wasting products. So I just use this up, especially as we're staying home still at the moment, that I just felt like using it up was better than just throwing it out. So I finished this off. I definitely won't be repurchasing it. The Living Proof one is basically my favourite dry shampoo now, and even though it's 3 times, 4 times, 5 times the cost, I find that that one just works so much better. You need so much little product. This you have to really layer up and it just doesn't clean your hair. You still need to shower, it just kind of disguises it for a little while and your hair becomes clumpy. Just not a fan. Whereas the Living Proof one is one that actually cleans your hair in the process. So it's one that I've fallen so much more in love with, and I much prefer using this to this. So this is one that's going in the bin and will never be in my collection again. If you love Batiste products, that's great, but for me it's just not a favourite at all. So sticking on the theme of hair products, I have another heat protection spray. I get through these quite quickly, and this is actually my reminder to order more of this because I love this so much. I get this from Amazon literally all the time. You can get a 3-pack for really cheap, and I really like it. It works really well. VO5 is just a brand that I've stuck with for heat protection probably for the last 3-4 years. I don't know why, I just find that it works so well. You get tons of product and this does last a really long time. Of course, if you are trying to look after your hair and you're blow drying your hair and using heat on it, make sure you're using a heat protector. Even though it might sound like a bit of a faff using extra products before you blow dry, this is one of the secrets to how I got my hair to grow so long from it being short, broken damaged and horrible. My hair has grown so much over the last couple of years. I'm using heat protection spray. Even if it's sunny outside, I'll still use it, but especially if I'm using heat tools. And this one is really good, super affordable too, so I'm definitely going to repurchase this one. Okay, there's a couple of like candles that I've thrown in here, one of which is the Yankee Candle Christmas Eve. I actually like using this all year round. I just love it. It really reminds me of Christmas, and sometimes when you're having a bit of a like down day or you're just like not that happy, I just like lighting Christmas candles, and it just really like picks my mood up so much. This isn't that like warm cinnamony smell. This is just a really uplifting fragrance that I love, and this is one I think I had when I had baths, because it just like really helped me calm down and just feel a little bit better, because this lockdown has been really like tough, I think, and so anywhere that you can like get a little pick-me-up is a great idea, even if it is in the form of Christmas candles. And then I wanted to show this, even though it's just the wrapper. I finished off these products up, but specifically because it was from a small business on Etsy. It's from Mad Hatter's Melts, and she basically makes her own wax melt. So even though I've basically learned how to do it, I can't be bothered all the time, and she did loads of like lush fragrances. So I had the Comforter one and also Snow Fairy, and they smell so good. And so I just thought I'd do a bit of a shout out, because I'd literally finished the products up, and I thought, you know what, if you guys are on the hunt for melts, if you love your home smelling lovely, definitely check her out, because the fragrances were so good, and obviously a lot stronger than what I would find in a candle, even like a Yankee one. And yeah, I definitely recommend, so definitely go check her out. Another boring product is another toothpaste. This is the Colgate Total Whitening Paste. It's like really scrunched up. Toothpaste, in my opinion, does what a toothpaste does. As long as my teeth feel really clean and look fine, then I'm not too picky. And Colgate ones have just been the ones we pick up every time we go into Tesco or Asda. So yeah, we finished that one off, if that's of any interest. I think they're always like £1 or £2, and yeah, we'll forever repurchase these because they're just so easy to just use, and I just haven't ever like used a more expensive toothpaste that I felt like made such a big difference that warranted spending that extra. I don't know if you guys feel any different, but for me this one just did the trick. Okay, so there's 4 more products left over. The next one is the NYX, what's this called, Micro Brow Pencil. This is in the shade Taupe, and I had a phase of using pomades for ages on my eyebrows, and then I found this back in my drawer and I was like, I'll just use it up, and I really like this, and it made me like re-fall in love with using eyebrow pens again, because this is really thin, and it has like a spoolie on one side, and I don't know if there's not even like any to show you, but the tip of this is really fine. So it means that if you're trying to get in your eyebrow hairs, then this is really good, especially if you're anyone like me that has quite thin eyebrows and really needs to mimic hairs in a really delicate way. This for me is a great choice, and I'll probably pick these up again. I'm currently back on the pomade because I just try to use up as many products as I can. That's why I like doing these empties videos, even though it's slightly different to my content that I do on my channel. I do really want to push finishing products is just as important as like buying new ones and trying new ones, because even for me, I have the collection of probably enough for like 4 people, and that's absurd. So I'm really trying to get to the bottom of my collection and like use up as many products as I possibly can. So products like this that are like half full that I've just like bunged back in a drawer, I've tried to use up 1 before they go bad, but 2 so I stop being as wasteful with my purchases and know that everything basically has a purpose in my routine. Next up is 2 different shower gels. I feel like sometimes I always forget to show shower gels because I like just throw them out, or like I put them in the recycling, but I wanted to show these 2 because I actually remembered to put them in the bag this month. So this one is the Dove Relaxing. This was a coconut one. Now I don't like the smell of coconuts, but again, I got this for Christmas and I just didn't want to be wasteful, so I did use it up. I don't know why, because I really didn't like the smell, but it was one of those that like it did the trick, so I just thought, you know what, I'll keep using it. I actually really like Dove like body wash products because I find that it's really gentle on someone that has really sensitive skin like me, so this is one that I would recommend if you like the smell of coconuts. I could have given this to family, I could have given this to friends, but no, I decided to use it up myself. So there was that one, and then the next one was this fruity one from Superdrug. So I was actually sent this from the team at Superdrug. This was part of their daily deals in January, and so their daily deals is when like something will go half price that is specific to the Superdrug brand. So this is like by their brand, and it was so lovely to use, as opposed to the coconut one, which I won't be repurchasing. This one was so strong, and I was actually really surprised because I find that some shower gels, I'll buy ones like from Baylis and Harding and things like that, that I'm a bit underwhelmed with how they smell, whereas this was just really, really strong. And for someone that likes fragrant products like me, that's like the top of my recommendations and top of my concerns, is something that just smells and lingers on your body, and this definitely did. So I love this, and I think I'm going to try and pick up their lemon and lime ones because I love like fragrancy, citrusy smells. They're like my favorite, and so this was a great one. It was great like to be introduced to the range because otherwise I might not have picked it up, but now I have. It's a favourite of mine. And then the last thing is skincare. I feel like I haven't talked much about skincare in my Empties videos, but I think it's mainly because I haven't been using as many products in terms of switching out my routine as much as if it was like a normal world, because I've been staying home a lot more. I haven't been changing things that often. So this was one that I actually finally finished off, and this is from Neutrogena. It's their Clear and Soothe one. This had turmeric in it, and it helped to hydrate and calm stressed skin. This is great if you are more spot prone. For me, I'm not really, which I know is a very blessed position to be in, but I really liked this, especially when my skin was getting really, really dry because of central heating, not going out as much, being stuck at home. My skin is like the first sign of like stress and just discomfort, and this was a really hydrating moisturizer, and I think because it's specifically formulated for spot prone skin, it did a really good job of like masking my face and really helping to revive it ready for the next day. And so again, this probably wouldn't be a product that I would typically like pick out. This was sent to me as well from Neutrogena. Now that I've tried it and I know that turmeric products work really great for me, then it's something that I would definitely consider picking up, and I've got more of their products in my collection to use up too, so definitely going to be one that I pick up again. I've currently moved on to a Garnier night oil instead of a moisturizer, just to see if that again helps with my dry skin, but this is one that I really enjoy. And again, they're so affordable to buy like in Superdrug and stuff. I loved it so much, so I can't believe I actually finished a skincare product. It's been a really long time. So that's it for this month's Empties. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you do enjoy my Empties videos, hit that thumbs up button because it really helps me decide what kind of videos to keep filming, and also shows that you still enjoy them. I never know like what types of videos you guys kind of want next, so definitely let me know in the comments too. If you haven't already, I would absolutely love it if you would consider hitting that subscribe button. It means so much and really helps my channel grow, which is awesome. And thank you so much to everyone that has recently subscribed to me. I know that there's been like a bit of a surge of followers, and so I really, really appreciate it, honestly, to the bottom of my heart. I love filming videos, whether it's Empties videos or hair care videos. It means so much to have your support. So with that all said and done, I will see you guys in my next video. I hope that you are staying safe and staying happy, and I'll check back with you soon. Bye guys.